Hi everyone, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. It's a bit of a kind of chit chat instead of a tutorial. I get lots of letters and things asking me non-makeup related questions, so I thought I'd address them all here. And also quite nice to be in a different part of my studio, so I thought I'd come here. These are my archives, so these are not makeup that I use in these boxes, not makeup that I use day to day or that I use in my kit particularly. They're things that I look to for inspiration. So I've got lots of old collections from the 90s, from the 80s, amazing collections like Kevin Aucoin's first collection for Inouï, some of the old Nina Ricci makeup, lots of brushes from 1980 to 95. They're all in boxes, so it'll say premium bases, pre-2001 tubes, glosses, and there's lots of stuff here that really interesting stuff that I've had when I've been traveling as well. So loads of stuff from Japan that I found really inspiring, and I'll often just, if I need any inspiration, I'll stick my nose in some of these boxes and have a really good look. I just wanted firstly to answer a couple of questions that I've had recently. One of them from MG Paris has been about there's been a lot of noise in my tutorials just recently, and I had mentioned that I've got a kitten. I don't know if we can call her a kitten because she's now 10 months old, but this is Betty, and Betty is a British short hair cat, and they come in amazing colours. I always wanted one because they come in blue and this sort of lilac-y colour. Well, Betty's sort of a mink colour actually. And when I first got her 10 months ago, all the beauty editors here in the UK were laughing because they said they couldn't believe that I had a cat or a kitten that was the same colour as my favourite eyeshadow. And I love British short hairs because they have these big fat faces and round eyes, and it's rumoured that a British short hair was the inspiration for the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland because they're very smiley and very sort of big round faces. So that's Betty, and because this house is so male dominated, she seems to know that this is the place to be if you're a girl, because if I'm filming a tutorial or I'm sort of doing stuff with my kit, she's always in here all the time, so she knows that this is the place where the girls hang out in this house. The rest of the studio, I've got about 40 towers of everyday makeup that I use. When I say everyday, I mean kit stuff. So Jessie, my assistant, and I all work in here, and we'll get different kits ready for different jobs. I mainly have 2 kits, but we'll change them around if we're doing shows or whatever. Now I just wanted to go over a few other things because I've had lots of people commenting on my jewellery, and I just wanted to talk about it. All the coloured stones that I wear are, all the rings and the jewellery that are coloured, are by a guy called William Wellstead, and I've been buying his stuff for a few years now because he collects really beautifully coloured stones. If you look on his website, mainly from India, but just the most, they're often flawed, they're not perfect, but just the most beautiful colours. He's got an amazing eye for colour. And I've got the yellow sapphire and a green sapphire actually, which I'm wearing quite a lot of his, and also this is an old cut diamond that he found for me. So, and I have some necklaces as well. I also wear a red lips ring. This is by Solange Aguzuri, and that's fab as well. It's enamel on a silver base. So if that's what you've been asking, there you go. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been doing as well, because often my films don't go up in sequence. So recently I had the shellac nails on, and everyone was saying, what happened to the shellacs when the wedding films went up? And it's because, for me, family life really comes first, and the rest is sort of the makeup jobs, and that I'm so busy with makeup that when I have time off, you know, the kids are at school, whatever, I'll film several films, maybe over 2 days or 3 days, but then I'll keep them and I'll put them up over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, like, there's Betty. Oops, she's just about to edit some films for me, which is nice. So yeah, so the nails have gone on, and I'd filmed, I put them straight up because they were, you know, shellac was quite a big thing, but I'd already filmed all the wedding stuff. So often it doesn't go on in sequence, and if you want to be more up to date with sort of what's happening, just go on my blog, because I tend to update some news items and things on there that aren't really included in my films. It's been incredibly busy. I was shooting, I've done a lot of covers recently. I was shooting October and really November covers. And also, since I got back from Austria just over a week ago, I've been working with Katy Perry again, which is great because she loves makeup and she loves colour, which is really inspiring if you're working with celebrities that genuinely really love it. I'm working with Kirsten Dunst, who's lovely, beautiful, and so looks amazing, sort of very natural and gorgeous. And I worked with Nicole Richie last week, and I hadn't worked with her before, so that's always great to sort of work with somebody that you haven't met before. If you follow me on Twitter, then I often talk about what I'm doing, so it's probably you're hearing this again. And I've got quite a lot of nice covers out this month. That's a new cover I've got with Lily Allen on Glamour. And some fab pictures on the inside. These are just the tears pulled out, but this one's great with a sort of strong sort of 60s eye. That one's really, really lovely. I've also got a Glamour cover out at the moment with Alexandra Burke, who people in the UK will know because she won the X Factor last year and she's absolutely lovely. And a great picture of her on the inside as a sort of showgirl. She just looks so beautiful. I love this shot with a kind of teal eye and very glittery. I've also got a nice story in here about bronzer if you're looking for bronze that suits your particular skin tone. So it's called What Shade of Bronze Are You? And I did 4 different looks. One was for sort of honey bronze, one was for very pale girls, how to find the right bronzer, and also right through to darker skins. I'm going to get around to updating my gallery and putting all the new shots on. I have my 2 winners from my SUQ competition, so that's really great. The winner on the mailing list was May from Minnesota, and she's getting the set of SUQ brushes, which she's going to love because they're as soft as Betty's paws. And the YouTube winner is called Hannah, and on YouTube she is Antique Rose Hannah's channel. Congratulations to them, and sorry if you didn't win this time, but there will be definitely some more in the future. Which brings me on to all the comments and just the amazing feedback I get. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for sending me requests, look requests. It's just great to know what people want. I've got a few of them stacked up. I kind of put them all together. I read all of them. I'm sorry if I haven't answered questions. I do get a ton of questions and I'd love to answer all of them. And I certainly try. I do sort of section if I have a minute, and I kind of answer as many as I can, and then I don't answer any probably for a week, but I try and answer them. If I haven't answered your questions, I'm really sorry, but it does all go in here. So often, like when I'm doing a tutorial or I'm doing a blog post, I'll think, oh yeah, that person that asked me that question 3 weeks ago, this will be really good for them. It'll answer their question. And also all the requests. So I know everyone's waiting for eyebrows. There's a whole group of people. I'm just waiting for the right models that I can get in to do that tutorial on. So it's really in depth. And also I did a shoot in Vogue last month, British Vogue, with all the pastels, and I know you guys really want to see a tutorial in one of those looks, and that is coming as well. One last thing, I get lots of letters asking me, do I get free products? The answer is absolutely yes. I get a van load of products every single week. I'm not saying that to show off, I'm saying it to say that I don't have to mention anything. I do work for No7. I design products for them, but I don't have to mention anybody's products. I only mention the products that I genuinely like, and I've got a lot to choose from here. So anything you see in a tutorial, it's in there because I've tried it and I think it's great. And that's it. I just want to finish by saying once again, thank you so much for all the comments and just for the support, and it just makes it so worthwhile to know that, you know, you're subscribing, you're watching, you're following my blog, you're enjoying what I'm doing, because I'm enjoying it. I love my job, and I'm just so pleased that you guys are too.